let's first plug that in. Now, like I said, these go at 90-degree angles. You don't want to break this cable. It's very, very much a pain in the butt if you bend these cables in half and the connection does not make the connection anymore. So, I'm just going to be real careful here. You guys won't be able to see exactly what I'm doing, but just know that I'm being careful here doing something. Okay, it's in. It's in. Now, let's just, since we got it halfway apart, let's put the circuit board back here and test it out. Make sure it powers on before we seal the whole thing up. Mark is asking why that connection would come loose. Well, Mark, he actually did a repair in this thing, and he probably forgot. I'm just saying he probably did. I'm not going to say exactly what happened, but if I had to guess, he probably, when he was taking the wireless card out and putting it back in, unconnected that cable for some reason and forgot to put it back. So, okay. I know you guys can't see exactly what I'm doing, but I'm just attaching this ribbon cable to another circuit board like it originally was. Okay, that's connected tight, that's connected tight. Let's put this plastic piece back on to protect the ribbon cables. Make sure everything's in properly. Snapped in right there. Okay, I think there's a little piece here just flitting around. Let me get that out of there. Yeah. Just want to make sure everything's I'm very, I guess you could say, anal about making sure everything's perfect before I put things back, because I don't want to take them apart again. There's nothing worse than doing a job and then getting everything all back together and then realizing you missed something and you have to take it apart again. And I can attest that there's nothing worse, because I've done that so many times that I know. And I will continue probably to do it, but I urge you to try not to do it. Alright, I can show you some close-ups now. Okay, I just screwed that little plastic piece back on there. It's back together. And the ribbon cable in question was that mama right there. And that is put back on. So let's power it up. First, let's make sure these connectors aren't hitting something they're not supposed to. These are just the cables, the antennas for the wireless card. Make sure there's no short circuits anywhere, nothing, no loose cables hanging out anywhere. There's actually a loose cable here. Let me just pull that out first. This is another antenna off of the wireless card. Okay, they're loosely in the air now. So let's just turn it powered on. Okay, moment of truth, guys. Here we go. There's a lot of glare there. You're not going to be able to see it on the webcam. Let me tilt it. Okay, here we go. You see that green light? That's powering on, man. Just going to power it on real quick, power it off real quick. And then put the whole thing back together and then test it. And we'll let it boot up completely. Yes, Ustreamer, I do motherboard level repairs. If you look at the first video, gateway power jack repair, that's down to the motherboard level. But I don't repair motherboards too much. Usually when a motherboard's fried, it's fried on a laptop. I replace them. Okay, now this is the wireless card that goes here. Let's pull these up. Get that wireless card in there. Push it back down. Okay, that's in there. Let's put the keyboard back on. That snaps in there. Just want to make sure it's in there fully. Snap back down. Okay, it looks like it's in there okay. Let me just put this keyboard in. Slide it in the bottom first, and the top will snap down. It should. It really should snap down. Let me close that, and then there's one screw that's holding the keyboard in that goes right here. Let's put that in and fasten the keyboard in. Keyboard's in. This I assume is a WAN card. It might be Bluetooth. I think it's WAN. Goes in a PCI slot down here, PCIe slot. And there's two little screws holding that in. Okay. Hook the wires back up to that, and I'll show you guys a close-up of that. Okay, that was the WAN card right there. And you just put the two antennas back on it. And then kind of just tuck them in the way they should be tucked in there. Okay, that's good enough. Nice and tucked in. Put the cover back on that. And we got two more pieces left, and then the second moment of truth. We'll test that again. Make sure everything's Make sure everything's good. You know, one thing you can do if you suspect your RAM slot's bad, you know, get like a clean end of a toothbrush. Just, you know, do one of these in there. Get out any debris that you think's in there. Push that baby down. And then put the memory cover on. Aha.